Argentina are the reigning world champions. They are ranked #1 on earth. They have Lionel Messi, the greatest player in the history of football, currently scoring at a rate that defies every law of professional sport at 39 years old. And on Friday night in Miami, they came within moments of suffering the most catastrophic upset in the history of the World Cup. Not just the biggest shock of this tournament, the biggest shock in the history of the competition since records began. Cape Verde are ranked 67th in the world. Their population is just over 500,000 people. They are playing in their first ever World Cup, and they equalised twice against the world champions. Twice. The first time to make it 1-1 in the second half, the second time in extra time, scoring a goal so extraordinary that it stopped the entire planet mid-breath. Messi scored first, of course he did. It was his 7th goal of the tournament, his 20th World Cup goal in history, a sublimely taken finish after a perfectly weighted pass dropped over the Cape Verde defence and onto his boot. The kind of goal that makes the result feel settled before it has actually begun. Argentina 1, Cape Verde 0. Reigning champions, world #1, as expected. Nothing to worry about. And then, Duarte equalised in the 59th minute, low inside the far post, past Emiliano Martinez, into the net. And the thousands of Argentina fans inside Miami Stadium fell completely silent. Not worried, not yet, but aware that the script had just changed. What happened next over the following 60 minutes of football plus extra time is one of the most extraordinary sequences of events this World Cup has produced. Vozinha, the 40-year-old goalkeeper who had already become the most famous goalkeeper on earth after stopping Spain, made 8 saves against Argentina. 8, including a free kick from Messi in stoppage time that Messi had hit with every intention of scoring, aimed at the top corner, and Vozinha scrambled from one post to the other and palmed it away. The referee had blown the whistle while Vozinha was still setting his wall. Messi did not wait, Vozinha did not wait either. Lisandro Martinez scored early in extra time to make it 2-1. Argentina back in front. Cape Verde's dream surely over now. And then at the 103rd minute, Sidny Lopes Cabral scored one of the greatest goals in the history of the tournament. A curling effort from the edge of the area. Unstoppable. Beautiful. The kind of goal that wins any match at any level. 2-2 in extra time against Argentina. A nation of 500,000 people against the world champions in the last 32 of a World Cup for the first time in their history. The stadium was stunned. Argentina's players were stunned. The watching world was stunned. If Cape Verde had held on from that moment and forced a penalty shootout, it would have been the largest upset in a World Cup knockout game since at least 1994 by FIFA ranking, potentially the largest ever. The #1 ranked team in the world eliminated by a debutant nation of 500,000 people in the last 32. They did not hold on. Cristiano Romero headed in from Messi's corner in the 111th minute, the ball deflecting off a Cape Verde defender and into the net. 3-2. Argentina survived. The world exhaled. But here is what this match actually proved beyond the scoreline. Messi played the entire 120 minutes at 39 years old, scoring, assisting the winner, taking a free kick in stoppage time that required a miracle save to stop, and staying on the pitch for every single second of a match that went to extra time at a World Cup. The doubts about whether he could handle the physical demands of this tournament have been answered in the most definitive way possible. He played 120 minutes against a team that refused to let him breathe and still found the moments that mattered. Cape Verde produced just 0.45 expected goals to Argentina's 2.16 according to the data. They should not have scored twice, they should not have taken Argentina to extra time, they should not have been 2-2 with 9 minutes of extra time remaining. But football is not played in spreadsheets, it is played in moments, and Cape Verde produced moments that no spreadsheet predicted. Vozinha made 8 saves. He denied Messi a free kick. He denied Julian Alvarez with a perfectly timed rush from his line. He kept Cape Verde in a match they had no statistical right to still be in for 111 minutes. He is 40 years old. He is the goalkeeper from a nation of 500,000, and he gave Argentina the most frightening 120 minutes they have experienced since the 2022 World Cup final against France. Argentina now face Egypt in the round of 16. Egypt, who beat Australia on penalties. Egypt, who have a defender who has scored 2 own goals in the same tournament, the first player in World Cup history to do so. Argentina, who almost went home to a debutant nation on Friday night. The world champions are through, but the world champions are not invincible. Cape Verde proved it, Vozinha proved it, and Sidny Lopes Cabral's goal in the 103rd minute will be watched for as long as people care about football. The game has not changed, you have. Welcome to FIFASect.